Geminis, welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. I hope that y'all are doing well. Okay, let's see what you have here. Only 4 cards. The Mentor, the Threshold, Venom, and the Medallion. Gems. I feel like the idea here is that there are a lot of nasty words said and they're preventing you from getting to your ideal destination. But that you have somebody who's helping you to move through, overcome these these energies. Gems. Okay, let's do some clarifiers. Yeah. Okay. I hope that y'all are doing well. All good things. Gems. It's a whole big stack of them. Okay. The 8 of Pentacles, and then the Page of Cups, 9 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, the Chariot. Oh, gems. Yeah. So, I mean, I feel like there's just been some manipulation that you're really having to move forward from. I mean, the Venom with the 8 of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. It's just this idea of there being a lot of manipulation, a lot of lack, a lot of, I just want to say like untruths. Is that a word? Lies, you know, but like, I don't know. I feel like you say lies and people, I mean, people always take any type of word that you use and like take it to like the extreme of it. Our language really is lacking. But I would say, you know, like there are scales to lies, right? There are white lies, there are omissions, there are like outright lies, you know, and that can fall anywhere in the spectrum. But when manipulation is at hand, the reality of the type of lie is that it tends to be like a partial truth, right? Omissions and, you know, like grazing over things that are really important, but, you know, like, oh, well, you know, so that when it comes back around again, there can be, you know, some vague acknowledgement and some like gaslighting of it all, you know. I mean, it's just, it feels like underhanded and nasty. But it, you know, it seems like you're getting rid of those energies. You're cutting them out. You're taking the good and you're moving forward. And I want to say that you have an opportunity. You know, the Knight of Pentacles is oftentimes like a job opportunity. You know, it could be a project, it could be an actual job, it could be, you know, whatever. It's an opportunity of some sorts, right? And it's sending you in a new direction. So maybe you're moving for a job or moving for an opportunity. I don't know. Okay, so gems. What else can we get for y'all? Yeah, it's definitely a lot of like cutting things out. We've got the 10 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles, the Hermit. We have the Tower or the Blasted Beach. But I mean, it really is just like this, like needing to cut things out, feeling like just disappointed, you know? I feel like it's almost like this. I'm not even angry. I'm just disappointed. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even have the energy to be like mad at it, is what I want to say. But just really needing to pull away, because I feel like the idea here is that you've been preparing for what comes next, in spite of all of the bad that's been going on, in spite of it all. I mean, right? Like, that's one of the beauties of being a gem, right? You can multitask like a motherfucker. Like, I have a lot of respect for gems, you know, like I was married to one. like the way your minds work, and you can shift gears like this, and, you know, I mean, like, gems are on it. And so even if you are existing in a state of duality, you know, like the silver lining to that is that like you can exist in two places at once. You can't, your mind can be here and here, you know. And so while you might have been on either side of the story, either combating the issues or causing the issues, you know, take what resonates, but the other side of you was still over here like calculating these moves and how you were going to move given whichever result, right? Like you were already like 10 steps ahead of any result and how it is that you were going to broach those and you know, like ready for it. You're ready for it is what I want to say, because you have a new opportunity on your horizon. You know, the Ace of Cups. I love this deck. This like in this deck, you know, it tells the story of the otters and how, you know, they partner and when they go to sleep they hold hands so that they don't lose each other. And it's just kind of, I feel like there's an idea of going from a like an area of mistrust to an area of trust, safety, security, reliability. Gems. The Magician and the Queen of Swords. And the Hermit again. Well, yeah, so I mean you guys definitely have been in a, you know, like I just gotta pull away from all of this. I have to regroup, I have to recalculate, I have to reassess, I have to check my notes. You know what I mean? Like I feel like there's this whole like, hold on, skirt, you know, like I gotta figure some shit out really quick. Because there's just been a lot of battles. There's been a lot of fights. And if you don't want to exist in that energy, if that's not where you're trying to be in life, then you have to figure out what causes it, get rid of that, and figure out how you can avoid that moving forward, right? And then the Magician and the Queen of Swords. So it's like you need to be like, the Queen of Swords is no bullshit, and she's like, this is the truth, this is the reality. And I feel like there's an idea here of you really like sorting through the chaos to find like the source of truth, because when you find the truth, your preparation will come into action. It will take flight. I love that. Okay, gems. This is a good read. Yay! I feel like my gems and my leaves. God love y'all. It's just been rough. And you guys had Gemini and Mars too, so it's like, you know, it was extra rough. Okay. Thanatos and the Thread. Yeah, because I mean, the idea of Thanatos, I mean, Thanatos is death, but in this card, I like the imagery because it's the idea of like holding hands with it. You know, like we choose what we allow into our lives. We choose what is allowed to hold space. And if I choose to allow negativity to hold space in my life, then that's going to dominate my life. And that's a me thing, not an anybody else thing, right? And I feel like you guys are kind of starting to understand the idea of, because y'all are very like social people, and I want to say like this, that's a beautiful thing. It's great to be social, you know, like talk to people, you know, like, but sometimes you can get like, you like to have like the gossip. You want to know what's going on here, and you want to know what's going on there, and you want to know what's going on here, and you want to do this, you know what I mean? And you're just like, you're kind of like, you're just chatty Cathy's and like gossipy. I can't think of any that starts with a G. But you know what I mean? Like, no shade. It just is, you know? That's why gems are fun to be around. But that being said, in order to have all of that information, you have to have contacts and you have to have associates. You have to be involved in some way, right? And I feel like you've been involved in all of these things, but you got involved deeper maybe than you meant to get involved, or you were going through your own traumas and feeling really isolated, and you didn't have the choice. And so you were, you know, like you didn't want to be alone. And so you know, you surrounded yourself with these people, or maybe you had like destination stagnation and you thought that's where you wanted to be. And then you realized it wasn't. And then, you know, like you're out trying to, you know, like put your feelers out there. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. But I feel like you let go of something because it's like there was one thing in particular that you really felt connected to, or one group of people in particular that you really felt connected to. And you're like, okay, I'm going to let go of all of this and I'm going to move towards this, right? I mean, I feel like it's just new beginnings and new opportunities to take the good and go for what it is that you want. Because you don't have to satiate those needs in that manner if you can do it in a healthy way, right? I mean, like, everyone has needs, and everyone's needs need to be met, and they have different needs for different reasons, right? And so it's important that we understand what it is that we need, because when we have a good understanding of that, we are better able to understand what it is that we seek out and why. And if there's an issue with what it is that we're seeking out, and we understand, okay, well, if I'm looking for community, or I'm looking for, I mean, like my place in the world, I just want to say, like, I want to find my place in the world. And there's something that feels, I just want to say, like, that place feels like home to you. It feels like you can have all of your needs satiated in a healthy manner. And you can let go of the rest. I love that for y'all. Okay, gems, I hope this resonates. If it does, please give me a like, share, and subscribe, and I will see y'all again soon. Bye.